Hi friends, I'm back again. My name is Deep and I'm going to review the film Archies, and it released yesterday night, and I'm so sorry I'm few hours late. I was supposed to review it yesterday but it got really late. Anyway, so before I begin my review, I would like to say Zoya Akhtar is an amazing director, a very talented film director, is one of my favorite directors, and I have followed all her work and I love her work. And this movie, Archies, as you know, is one of the most anticipated films of this year. And not only because it's an adaptation of the famous comics, it also because three, four star kids have been launched: Khushi Kapoor, Agastya Nanda, Suhana Khan, and I think Vedhan is also son of a director. So definitely there was a lot of buzz and anticipation. Finally, it has released, and today I'm going to review this film as an audience. I'm not going to review it as Anyway, I review all my film as an audience. And by the way, just I would like to say I haven't read Archie's ever in my life, and I know Archie's was quite a buzz. It was quite popular. It's a popular comic book during the 70s, 60s, and my parents have grown up reading Archies. I'm sure many of even my generation have read the comics. I haven't read Archies at all. I'm not very familiar with the characters, their personality traits. I just remember I watched the series Riverdale, which was quite a supernatural thriller, mystery, murder mystery series, and I believe it was based on the same characters. So, frankly speaking, I have no knowledge, or I have not followed the comics Archie. So, anyway, I just watched it as an audience, and I have lots to talk about the film. So first, I would like to highlight the good points, the positive aspects. The positive aspects of the film is firstly the art direction. I love the way meticulously the sets have been made and created. It's very similar to the book, very similar to the comics. Every frame is like a comic book. The makeup, the casting, and everyone has all these technical departments. People who have been heading these departments have done a swell job. And by the way, it's not easy to recreate or make a period film. You need to be very honest. So kudos to the technical aspects of the film. Technically, the movie is very sound. I love the way it has been shot, the framing, the art direction, everything. Every detail has been really taken care of. The costumes, the way the characters are looking, everything is so every frame is so cute, so it's like a candy store, and it's very honestly done. So kudos to the technical team. And secondly, the casting is very, very apt, and an amount of effort. So the movie definitely will see a lot of effort put in. So let's not dismiss or reject the efforts of the people who have really put in for last 2-3 years. I believe this movie was completed 2 years ago, and you can see effort in each and every frame. You're right, starting from casting, the art direction, everything. So kudos to the effort. Now coming to the down aspect of the film, the negative aspects. Frankly speaking, the writing could have been a lot better. After all, the overall concept, the one-liner is quite interesting. If you have seen the trailer, it's very self-explanatory that these kids, how they get together and how they save Green Park. The father, Veronica's dad wants to redevelop, and he wants to basically build a luxury hotel on the property of Green Park. And Green Park, there's a lot of emotion attached, especially the people who are staying at Riverdale. So how these kids get together and how they save Green Park. That's a story. It's quite a good one-liner, because you are never too young to save the world. There's a wonderful dialogue in the film. But overall, the narrative, the writing could have been much interesting, much better, because somewhat the way the movie began, the entire action takes place after 1.5 hours. And the entire action is around 10-15 minutes. And the introduction, the establishment of characters are taking so long, and somewhat it's not because I have not read Archies. I just couldn't relate to the characters, their stories. I was getting a little bored. How Archies is a Dil Phek, he's confused between two girls. His friend Jughead is trying to save him. Reggie is a flirt, he's a smart guy, and the establishment was taking too long. And after all, there's a very grave situation. They have to save Green Park. That is taking too long to come up. if that thing would have been, taking the front row, and these kids would have taken action much before, and the hardships, the challenges, I was expecting a nail biting end. The climax, I was really expecting that there'll be some kind of nail biting, there'll be some kind of, like you all will be edge of the seat, that what's going to happen, will they save or not. Everything happens very smoothly. They just signed the petition. Even I don't see any kind of challenge. After all, they're young kids, they're 17-year-old, they saved the world, they saved Green Park. They should have been a lot of challenges, a lot of bottlenecks, but I don't really see that. Otherwise, there's a lot of, they're writing 10 songs. Every time there's a song, every time I'm seeing an Archie getting confused, anglicized dialogue. Somewhat I felt the movie could have been much, much more interesting. There are certain kids' movies, like, they are so interesting. Like, if you have seen a Toy Story, if you see a Baby's Day Out, many more. I'm not getting the proper examples in mind, but they're so interesting. Matlab, you say, I should watch it again. My God, what an ending. My God, these kids. Because when I watched the trailer, I was quite intrigued that, how will this 17-year-old kid, they will go against the capitalists and they will save Green Park, but nothing was there, nothing. I was quite bored. I was like 1.5 hours, like, what is this? Why, ma'am? Why Zoya ma'am? Because Zoya ma'am and Rima ma'am is quite, they're known for their writing, they're known for their character. Otherwise, the characters were somewhat well etched out, but somewhat I felt that, the story, the narrative could have been better. The songs were good by Shankar Ehsaan Loy, written by Dot, written by Zoya Akhtar sir. Songs were quite refreshing. The choreography was quite well done. So overall, technical aspects and everything was good, but the writing somewhat, I think, was the spoil sport. It was weighing down the entire film. Somewhat this launch, I don't think it was quite impactful. I think Suhana Khan was good. All actors did a good job. I really was quite impressed with Vedang Rainas and even Augusta Nanda, Suhana. Khushi Kapoor's voice is exactly like Janhvi Kapoor. All of them have done a great job, decent job. Mihir Ahuja is experienced. He was quite. I really wish to see more of his scenes, but he had a very small role. So acting aspects, performance, everything, everyone was quite decent. I wouldn't say one of them really acted something, was really underperformed or anything. Everyone was quite decent, but somewhat I felt it was not impactful enough. This launch vehicle could have been more impactful, could have nice sequences, powerful sequences, 17-year-old coming together. There's a nail biting, emotion, you can get what I mean. Means that ending I was really expecting. Anyway, so this is my review for Archies. I'm slightly disappointed because coming from Zoya ma'am, see, I'm no one to judge her talent. She's far superior. I look up to her. All we young filmmakers, we look up to her. But coming from Zoya and Excel Entertainment, I was really expecting something much better. And I was really looking forward all these years. I was not even looking forward to watch Animal or the other film. Sam Bahadur. I was really looking forward to watch Archies because I really love Zoya ma'am's work. Anyway, this is my review for Archies. Do watch it and do let me know your review. And yeah, that's it. Have a great day. Have a great Friday. I'll be coming back with Karak Singh, and I think I'll be coming back with Double XL. I think I've already reviewed. No, I'll be back.